A very good morning to all of you. Another year has gone by, and I am indeed honored as a grandparent to compare the KidSpace Annual Sports Day. A hearty welcome to our chief guests, Mr. Homi Thomas Mampally and Mrs. Geeta Mampally, and to all our dear parents, grandparents, and all present here, who will be watching the future athletes of our nation in full action. Sports, as you know, is quite a simple thing. It is play, and in play, people of all ages find a chance to engage their most profound emotions: love, fear, excitement, a dream, a desire, a vision. Well, before we start, I would like to take this opportunity to express our most sincere thanks on behalf of our parents to the principal, Mrs. Mary Ann Jose, who along with her dedicated team of teachers, Felicita, Sheila, Tanya, Pramila, Kalamati, Kamla, Asha, and Sophia, who have taken so much trouble and have strived to make this event a very special day in our children's lives, and for us to be able to see our dear little ones exhibit their sports talent. I would now request all of you to stand for the school prayer.
Time to work and play with all day long. Every story, game and song. We all are praising you. Make your love happy too.
Call upon our chief guest, Mr. Homi Thomas Mampally, Mrs. Sangeeta Mampally, the principal, Mrs. Mary Ann Jose, to light the lamp and declare our sports day open. Before we get on with our races, the children of nursery, LKG and UKG will sing the welcome song, "We Are the World." This song is dedicated to all our children all over the world. May I request the parents not to come onto the field, please? Please, parents, just get off the field.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We all a part of God's great big family, and the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the world, we are the
you, parents. Please clap for your children. That was really beautiful. May I now request Felicita to introduce our chief guest, Mr. Homi Thomas Mampally.
A very good morning to everyone present here. I take this opportunity to introduce our chief guest, Mr. Homi Thomas Mampally. Mr. Homi Thomas Mampally, our chief guest for today, is the father of Thomas, studying in class nursery. His older daughter, Anchal Homi Mampally, was also a product of KidSpace. Mr. Homi Thomas Mampally is a BSc, LLB, MBA holder and a product of Christ College. He is a senior partner at Lega Apex, advocates, solicitors, and international legal consultants. He has 14 years of legal experience in India and the United Kingdom in various fields such as international arbitrations, legations, corporate, intellectual property, maritime and real estate. He has worked as a legal advisor at Citizen Watch Company, Japan, Air Deccan, and Sartorius. He is currently working as a legal advisor at Biozine. Once again, I would like to thank and to share that we are extremely delighted to have you and your family with us. I'm happy to say that he is a fine gentleman. Thank you one and all once again.
Our chief guest will now address you all.
Respected principal, respected members of the staff, my dear friends, parents, and the wonderful children gathered here. It is indeed a great privilege that Principal Mary Ann, Mrs. Mary Ann, has given to me to address this wonderful gathering as a chief guest. This sports meet, whenever we see it, that every occasion that the KidSpace conducts for the development of children is so fantastic that we see the development of the child, the effort of the school, through the effort of the school. It is not easy to bring children to make a song, to participate in a song like this, because I see I have experienced the difficulty probably in only one thing, making my son to drink a cup of milk in the morning. I see how much difficulty it is, and getting them to sing a song and participate in it is so much of work, effort behind it. My wife is sitting there and thinking, she's smiling at me, because that is probably the only thing that I do for my son. KidSpace is doing their best to develop the child. But we have to, several studies in this world has pointed out that only the child develops only 25% of his or her character in the school, but 75% of the character is developed in their home. We as parents, when I analyze how much we do for our children, we might be buying them the best, taking them out, showing places. We think that is joy for them. But it is to be noted that we are actually neglecting the area in which we have to concentrate, which is applicable to me as well. Because we forget when our children cries, we feel that we should pamper them, and the pampering is done by giving them what they want. But when you look at actual development, what we put as a seed is what they give as a harvest. We put a seed of love into them, and they give a harvest of love to the world, to us and to the world. We put a seed of discipline onto them, and you can see the harvest of discipline coming from them. I remember my young days when my parents were very strict with me. They used to make sure, my parents used to tell me, that by the grace of God we have money, but tomorrow if we don't have money, you have to survive. So they used to send me by bus to understand and to make me grow as an ordinary human being, to understand the others, the plight, the difficulties of the different sections of people. By God's grace, we are all privileged with so much of comforts in our lives. I'm not saying that we should not give our children all the comforts, but we should not forget to also make them understand the toughness of life in this world. My father used to give me 1,000 rupees and say, you have to live with that 1,000 rupees. If you want more, you have to give me explanation. This is in my college days. It used to be a painful thing. But now when I look back, they have gone through much terrible pain by doing that, by disciplining. And that has made me a better person, to understand other people, to be humble, and to understand that it is not our credit that we are having this comfort in life. So I request all the parents that when we bring up our children, let us not go by our emotions. Let us see the growth of the child, the wonderful children, because they are the greatest gifts that God has given to us. And God has given parents to these children that through us they can become good human beings. Or He could have created these children by Himself, but He has created them through the parents. With these little words, I conclude my speech, and before I stop, let me give a word. It would not be appropriate if I would not thank the principal, Mrs. Mary Ann Jose, for giving me this opportunity. And I wish KidSpace all success, that they may grow in name, and through them, many children will come up as good human beings. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Homi Mampally. Now all of you, please relax and enjoy the morning. Please, please, parents, all of you shout and cheer our little ones with gusto after each race. Now the nursery children will add a lot of color to this morning with their scarf drill. Not yet. Marianne?
Sit.
After the fan drill is get the children ready for the school song after the fan drill. Okay? Is everything? Oh. Give them a big hand of applause, parents. Cheer them. Well, this is interesting. The senior citizens of KidSpace, the LKG and the UKG kids will breeze in with their fan drill. Children, are you ready for your fan drill?
Okay. The last exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 beat, take your time. And a beat, stand up. One more beat, right about here. Go.
May I request all the parents, please not to get onto the field. You are obstructing the view of the other people sitting in the tent. Please, please bear with us. One minute.
Yes. It's a very nice place to be. This second home is like family. Tra-la-la-la-la, KidSpace, tra-la-la-la-la. We're learning every day at a rocking place. We get and have so much fun. The school which we know is number one. Tra-la-la-la-la, KidSpace, tra-la-la-la-la. We're learning every day at a rocking place. We lend a helping hand. Number one. Tra-la-la-la-la, KidSpace, tra-la-la-la-la. A rocking place, working hard, getting hard, working, singing from my heart. La-la-la, KidSpace, tra-la-la-la-la. It's a rocking place. Rocking place, la 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 la. We are learning every day. It's a rocking place.
Everyone give them a big hand. Tra-la-la, KidSpace. That was beautiful, children. Can we have a big round of applause, please? The gifts are being handed over to the teachers and the Sangeeta. Thank you, children. Come on, children, get ready. Come on, Hannah, Sambhav, Jeshta, Muilam, and Zaran, get ready. Come on, kids, yay! Cheer them. Come on, yay! Come on, let's have the winners. Well, the winners of this collecting the balls race, the first prize goes to Jeshta Mahesh. Give her a big hand. The second prize goes to Hannah Peter Palal. A big hand, please. And the third prize goes to Zaran Zubin Mawalwala. Cheer them all, cheer them. women of collecting the balls. Lavanya's mom, Mrs. Amitabh, to come forward to give away the prizes, and also Mrs. Sangeeta. Homi will give away prizes as well as Mrs. Amitabh, Lavanya's mom. In Deepamoni, the second to Rudraksh, and the third to Tilak Reddy. Give them all a big hand. Sundar, ready? Repeat, the first group is Sham Sundar, Muhammad, Deepa Monikar, Shona Daniel, Rutraksh. Please, I told you not to.
Very good.
May I also call upon Mrs. Gayatri to give away the prize. Who do we call then next? Who? Calling Mr. Yuvraj's uncle. 1 minute. I get confused.
Please take your children.
Call upon the children to give them complimentary prizes for collecting the balls. In the meantime, teachers, can we also have the hula hoop book B group? Ania, Vishwajit. Are we now ready for the hula hoop race? I repeat, as the old song goes, let's see our kids do the hula, hula, hula. Come on, kids, come on. Who's the winner of the third? Okay, the Muhammad Yamin Ansari, the first prize. Second prize goes to Deepa Moni. And the third prize goes to Rudraksh Pamu. Give them a big hand. Take away your complimentary prizes, please. Sham and Shona, Tanya, Sahasra, and Lalit Abhinav. Kids, are you ready?
Wait, Deepa Moni, wait. Take your certificate, take your certificate. Hold it. Look in front.
I got
have the name of the third winner, please? The first prize goes to Tanya. The second prize goes to Vishwajit. And the third prize to Sahasra N. Give them all a... Once again, parents, give them all a big hand. Parents, please cheer your children. Neha and Lalit, please come forward. School kids who will race to post the letters the old-fashioned way. The kids participating in this race will be Janvi, K.S. Joyce,
Where is Neha B?
in the mean, and Sunila Nelson, Edward's mum, to please come.
Look at the front, look at the front. Yes. Hello. That's you.
Batch, the next batch. Himangan are all in the next batch. Is it Himangan? This girl is not giving me the proper name. Himangan is which second or third? Goes to Himang. Give them all a big hand. The consolation prizes will go to Joyce, Priscilla and Sheikh Suhan. Children, can you come forward please? Joyce, Priscilla and Sheikh. Why did it among us the next week? I'm telling you now. Yamin also. In batch B, we have Zaran, Sahasra,
Just bring her, please. Even if she doesn't come.
Sir,
are you ready, kids?
Yes.
Zaran. Our next race, I repeat, is post the letter race in batch B. Does Mars have the...
J-Lo, ya tú sabes, no hay más nada.
It's a new generation
Mr. Worldwide.
of party people in the club.
Our next race is straddling the beats. Look at our kids, barely less than 3 years, taking up this challenging activity based on coordination and speed. Play their skills. In batch A, we have Samiksha, Himang, Hav. Please come to the victory stand. Mrs. Roshni. them, cheer them. Vishwajit, Shona, Mars and Tilak. Are you ready, kids, for treadling the beat? I repeat, look at our kids, barely less than 3.
Hello. What do I do now?
Come up. I'd like you to give away the prizes in the second batch. Mars and Tilak, are you there? Please collect your complimentary gifts. Our next item will be the running race. In a race like this, and so we now present in Group A, Hannah, Janvi, Sahasra. Are you all ready for the running race? Sudha, please come to Hannah, Peter. The second prize goes to Janvi, and the third prize goes to Mohilan. Samiksha. I'm sorry, Samiksha. Sorry, Anita, what do you call him? Zaran, Sham, Sheikh Suhan. Put it somewhere. Next is the running race. Give them all a big hand. Louder, louder. Children, these are our future Asiads. This is all over, right? The running races are all over. Now, have the parents of preschool to participate in the next race. Calling the parents of preschool. Preschool parents, kindly come forward. That was a false alarm. False alarm. on. Yay! Very interesting. Daddies, you all have done really well. Yeah, cheer them up. Give them a big hand. You guess. The second place goes to Prabhu. And the third goes to Mahesh. Give them again a big hand. Children, please cheer up. Cheer for your daddies. May we now have the ladies of preschool. Mothers, get set. Children, please get off the field. Children. The second goes to Bhuvna and the third prize goes to Hema. Children, give your mamas a big hand. Thank you, mothers. I can see the parents. Delicious grapes are tempting our little ones. You're watching them in action. Principal Mrs. Marianne Jose. Well, we haven't announced. The first prize has gone to Ashutosh. Second is Pranav and third Arjun. Give them all a big hand. He's giving complimentary gifts. Ayan and Aditya, please come forward. Our next race is Huda, A.R. Alia, T. Vishita, Aiko Sankarsh.
Let her come out. Let her come out.
Is still in style. The participants are Sanjay Ramachandran, Yudish, Vikrant.
Get back, get back.
Come on, children. Come on, Mrs. Rohini Mamalwala is not around. Great. Now our next race is catch a butterfly. Butterflies are beautiful. Our little butterflies will race to catch them up to the finishing line. Oh, aren't those beautiful? Parents, cheer your little butterflies. Can't hear you all. A bigger hand for all your kids. So, Lavanya, S. Sanjana and Diksha. on Rajiv to give away the prizes. Thank you, Rajiv. The first prize goes to Athena, the second prize goes to Lavanya, and the third prize goes to Suparna Nanda. Give them all a big hand. Give a hand here. You know. Wow, they're now getting ready for the next race.
Wait, madam.
The third goes to Thomas Homi Mampali. Cheer them. Parents, give them a big round of applause. Will the parents of the nursery school kindly come forward? As usual, we'll have the men first, followed by the women folk.
Hello. Get back, get back. Hello. Hello. Look at the man.
Okay. The nursery in the second batch will run the race. Choose your favorite color. Complimentaries. Arjun and Ayan, please come forward. For their papas and mamas to participate. We will, as usual, have the men first, followed by the women folk. I can see just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come along. Parents of the nursery. Wow, all fit and Vijay and Vinay. And the third prize goes to Vinay. It all sounds very poetic. Give them all a big hand. Come on, ladies, prove yourselves. Come on. Sunila, the second to Gargi, and the third to Monica. Give them all a big hand. Children, please cheer for your mamas. Come on, children. Walk slowly. You're like little robots. Walk very slowly. Walk very slowly. Come, my dear robots. call upon Kenan, Mariam, and Wes. L. Kenan, Isaac, and thank you, Mrs. Sangeeta Mampally. That was nice of you. Balancing and coordination. Kids are Michelle, Sapika, Arupta. Come on, kids, prove your skills. Give them all a big hand. Second one. Prize goes to Satvika. A big round of applause. And the third prize goes to Ayukt Kumar. Big hand for all of them. In this race, we have. In the meantime, we call upon Mrs. Kadambi Subhashi, Raghav's mom. Are you there? Mrs. Kadambi Subhashi, come forward to the vintage speaking stand. Very good, Empress and Empresses. Well done.
Can you both get the right hand?
Or sit with them. Arab Agarwal's mom, are you there? Mrs. Agarwal? Now have the reach on time race. And the runners are Lenisha, Yuvraj, Catherine, Yasha, Swin. Very good, excellent, excellent. These are our Pasha Maya, the second to Catherine, and the third to Yuvraj. Give them all a big hand. Maybe call upon Yashwin and Komal also to come forward for their complimentaries. Now the parents of LKG get ready to take part.
Hello, hello, sweetheart, look at the front, look at the front. Hello, Maya. Hello.
Maya, look at.
As usual, parents on the field of LKG. LKG, may we have all the ladies on the field now? The ladies of LKG. Goes to Santosh. Children, give them a big hand. Thank you, ladies. You've all been very, very sporting. Of pinning it high and a tail to the cats, am I right?
Yeah, Joven, fix
One sec, ma'am.
Give them all a big hand. These children have all been very, very accurate. Our next race will be lemon and spoon race. This is an age-old favorite. Hima, Jagat, Arab Agarwal. Come on, children. Good, very good. Give them all a big hand. Hima and the third place to Arab Agarwal. Give them a big hand.
Sitting in the summer sun. La la la, the summer sun. La la la, the summer sun. Nothing is as cool as drifting in the sunlight, sitting in the summer sun.
Call upon Mr. Raji. Mr. Raji, can you come next place? Can you come to the race prizes? Thank you. Goes to Kanish. Give them all a big hand. Dhruva and Arab, kindly come and take away your complimentaries as well. I don't know. Yeah, 1 minute.
About a little guy that lives in a blue world, and all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue, like him inside.
He will now come up with their final race. Flip it on race.
Everybody around, 'cause he ain't got
Siddharth and Jagat. The second goes to Jagat And the third prize goes to Utpav Niranjan. Give them all a big hand.
Where I wanna be, I only know this beauty by my side. I'll never forget.
Parents of UKG, kindly get ready for the next race. Parents, we all know you parents are running a rat race in life, but we will still let's get ready for the. I can see just 5 parents. 5. Come on, Papa! Yay! Can I have your names? And third. The gentlemen have just finished. Can we have the gentle ladies now? Ladies on the floor. Parents of Upper KG, please come onto the field. Yay, come on, gentle ladies. All well done, well done, well done.
Baby, let me love you down. There's so many ways.
I repeat, first prize to Hemalata, second to Mary. All you ladies have been really very sporting. Thank you, ladies. We will now have the vote of thanks by Miss Tanya. Calling Miss Tanya.
As we come to the end of our annual sports meet, 2000. As we come to the end of our annual sports meet 2011-2012, I would like to thank our chief guests, Mr. and Mrs. Homi Thomas Mampile, our principal, Mrs. Mary Ann Jose, our judges, Mr. Manmata, Mr. Rajan and Mr. Ranjit, our MC, Mrs. Rhoda, Mr. Ian and Mr. Ranjit for working on the sound system, our parents for cooperating with us, our teaching and non-teaching staff for training our children, and last but not the least, our children without whom which this day wouldn't be possible. Thank you.
Our principal dear, are you declaring a holiday on Monday?
Yes.
Oh, children, you have a holiday on Monday. 3 cheers to all our future sportsmen and women. Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray!
I would like to request Mrs. Mary Ann Jose to give Mrs. Rhoda a small...
This is not necessary. It's my pleasure. My grandson is doing
small gift of gratitude.
Not very necessary. Thank you.